Hello, friends. Is it too dark in here? No, it's all right. I'm a few minutes early going live, which may never happen again. Just because I actually took the day off of work today. I took a little mental health day because I fucking needed it, and that means that I'm kind of here and ready to go. So I just figured I would start the live sesh early. So here we are. Building a Workout Program 101. It's the name of my new freebie that's out. I hope that you already clicked the link to download that because it is so important when it comes to deciding what your exercise routine is going to look like. It is so important to have a plan and to have a well-rounded kind of balanced approach to what you're doing. In the same kind of way that if you were preparing for some big test, you could study here and there, do whatever, cram the night before, and you might have okay results, which is kind of like what you're doing when you're just kind of guessing and choosing and kind of randomly picking what you're doing at the gym. The work that you're doing is helpful, but if you had a plan and you had a systematic approach and you did you chunked your work every week, you would make faster, more consistent progress because you actually are keeping yourself accountable and keeping yourself going, and you know that the work that you're doing is aligned to what the ultimate exam or what your ultimate results are. So I think a lot of times when we're thinking about a fitness routine, we just think we just need to do more stuff. And yes, you need to do more stuff, but you need to do more of the right stuff so that you can actually build the kind of results that you want. So basically the whole idea is that in fitness, in wellness, in weight loss, all of the most successful results come from balance. And balance is something that we talk about all the time in terms of nutrition, in terms of prioritizing health versus fun things versus social gatherings versus salads and all that stuff. It's all about balance. And excuse me. When we're talking about balance with nutrition, it's a little more challenging just because nutrition is so individualized. So yes, there is nutrition science that we can follow, but the balance and the way that it looks in your life is going to be very individual. It has to do with your food preferences. It has to do with the culture of that around food in your family and the way that you were brought up, your schedule, all those things. So when we talk about nutrition and balance, it takes a lot more digging deep. When we talk about exercise and balance in your program, it's actually a lot more straightforward because anatomically, we have certain muscle groups that complement each other. We have certain, ways that our body works together. When I say muscle groups, it's the way that we can divide muscles based on movement patterns. And that's only so limited. And there's only so many different combinations and so many different ways that our bodies work as a system that complements itself in movement. So when we're talking about fitness and we're talking about balance, we have to have an understanding of those muscle groups. And then we have to make sure that in a week, and we use a week as a measurement because it's just a measurement of time. That's a nice period to use. So in a week of training, we want balance in the way that we're engaging those muscle groups. And when I say muscle groups, there are 4. When I'm starting people out on a fitness program, there are 4 that I kind of focus on. There are upper body push movements. And when you push, that's a horizontal push or an overhead press. And those muscles are your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps. That's one muscle group. And then its complement is pull muscles. So a pull, again, can be a horizontal pull or it can be a vertical pull. And a pull muscle is your back, your lats, and your biceps. So your push muscles and your pull muscles are actually complementary muscle groups. And you can either train them on the same day if you're doing an upper body workout, or you can separate them into 2 different workouts. And actually tonight on my Instagram, I'm posting a push-pull workout so you can see what that looks like, what the push and the pull complement is. So push and pull, those are 2 muscle groups. And then the other 2 are your legs. Your legs, because most leg movements like squats and hinges and lunges are compound movements, we consider the leg one group. You've got your quads and your hamstrings that are on either side of your leg. But when you're doing squats and hinges and lunges and all the stuff that comes with a leg workout, you're actually engaging both of those. Suddenly my nose is running. Why does this happen? It's because I'm getting fired up and I'm not breathing. So the legs are number 3, and then 4 is your core. And your core is, yes, your abdominals, but it's also your obliques. It's your mid to low back. It's everything that kind of wraps around your torso. So when we understand those 4 muscle groups, when you look at your week of training, you want to make sure that you're engaging each of those muscle groups equally and balanced. And that's what I mean by a balanced week of training, because you have to train all of it if you want good, effective, efficient results. And I know what you're thinking, like, but I really just want to get rid of my love handles, or I really just want a flat stomach, or I really just want to lean out my thighs. So shouldn't I just focus on those things? And no, your body is a whole. So we need to make sure that we are training all of your body and making all of it stronger. And it will actually encourage more balanced and proportionate fat loss and a more balanced and proportionate physique once you're reaching those results. So when you're building your workout program for the week or your plan, think about those muscle groups: push, pull, legs, and core, and think about engaging them equally in equal amounts throughout the week. So what I'm saying is, like, you don't need to totally abandon your fitness classes, but think about them as how they fit into that whole picture. Maybe they're just the cardio accent, like I mentioned in my Instagram story the other day. Maybe your fitness classes are a full body workout where you're getting all of those muscle groups. You just have to reflect on what you're doing and make sure that it's a really well-rounded, complete package of training. So that's kind of the idea, and that's exactly what Building a Workout Plan 101, the new freebie, teaches you. And it breaks down those muscle groups. It gives you templates for how to make sure that you're hitting them in a balanced way each week. It's really, really valuable. And like, I'm so glad that I created this to give to you, because it's one of the biggest questions that I get, and one of the biggest sort of mistakes that I see women making is that they are not thinking about their body as a whole system, and they're not thinking about training all of it. If anything, women are not training their upper body enough and not doing enough strength training overall. We get stuck in the cardio, hamster wheel, and we forget that building strong muscle, A, makes our body stronger and healthier as a result, B, makes fat loss easier, and C, like, sculpts a new shape to your system, which is like so freaking valuable. So hit the link. It's posted somewhere in this group to get that freebie. And there's a ton more coming with this. I've been kind of pouring my heart and soul into a project that's going to help you just like take your own training and run with it, which I'm so, so proud of. It's like, it's going to be so good. And this Building a Workout Plan 101 freebie is like just the tip of the iceberg of stuff that's coming up soon. So I hope this was really helpful. If you have any questions about anything I said, just drop them in the comments of this video, and we will, chat soon. Okay.